And we are live. Hello everybody, Riley here with the T Storm Chasers. Just wanted to bring you guys a severe weather update here tonight as we head into the 4th of July. We've had some thunderstorms going on this evening into tonight. So here's the Sioux Falls area. We had a severe thunderstorm warning a little bit earlier. That was north of Sioux Falls and then ended up carrying to the southeast towards Garrettson and Valley Springs and kind of fizzled out. So thankfully that storm kind of fizzled out as we take a little bit of a loop here. So this one by Garrettson was severe. Had a $half sized tail and kind of fizzled out quickly, which is good news there. So Sioux Falls area, as of now, very much in the clear. But if you head out west, as you can see, we do have a severe thunderstorm watch that continues until 1 a.m., so another half hour. And that is in effect out in western South Dakota for severe thunderstorms. And flip over to the Rapid City radar here, and we do have a bunch of thunderstorms going on out west. And there is thankfully only one severe thunderstorm. Just a little bit ago we had a ton of severe thunderstorm warnings and we were setting everything up to go live here, and by the time we got started there is now only one severe thunderstorm warning, which is good news there. So we'll go ahead and take a look here. So we got this thunderstorm issued until 1 a.m. out here in the Wasta, Wall, Phillip areas, and this is moving northeast at about 50 miles per hour. And as you can see on here, a tornado is possible with this thunderstorm. Tornado is possible. And again, we also have the tornado icon, as you can see on the radar right here. So basically we're looking in between Wall and Phillip is the area we were watching. Now let's go ahead and pull up a little bit of velocity data here, see if we can see anything inside of the storm. It's very broad rotation, not seeing a whole lot, but kind of the area according to the radar that we're looking at is right in here. And again, just east of Wall, in between Wall and Phillip, is suspected area with a possible tornado. So that is what we have going on out west. We do have other thunderstorms up near Bison. Get ready for some heavy rain, lightning, thunder, some large hail associated with this as well. There is a lot of lightning with all of these storms as well. Rapid City area had some thunderstorms go by the area. Spearfish as well had some severe thunderstorms by the area earlier tonight. And we loop it. Storms are tracking east-northeast. Storms were rolling through Wyoming tonight that had some really strong winds and some big hail, and did have some rotation with it as well. But that one, the storms as they continue to push eastward have kind of lost its strength a little bit. However, again, we're going to continue to monitor. This is the strong thunderstorm right here that is still severe, and again with a tornado possible on that storm. If you're in Phillip, again, if you're in Wall, if you're in Quinn, if you're in Wasta, any of these areas, please be taking cover. And also up in the Aberdeen area, there was quite a few severe thunderstorm. There's quite a few severe thunderstorm warnings up by the Aberdeen area tonight. Trying to get it. Oh, it looks like the program crashed here. Let me boot it back up here for us. But we've had a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings tonight, and also earlier on in the day we had the tornado warnings that were southwest of Sioux Falls and also southeast of Sioux Falls. And so back here, let me get it. So big picture here. A lot of thunderstorms going on in South Dakota right now. Central South Dakota towards Pierre, Winter. Some thunderstorms over there. And then as we pan over here towards Aberdeen, there was a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings tonight. Basically from Gettysburg, Fulton over to Clark, Watertown areas. Had some severe thunderstorm warnings earlier, but thankfully those were all allowed to expire. And again, we also did have a tornado signature towards southwest of Redfield as well. But again, it looks like nothing above severe limits. Everything has been below severe limits over the last few minutes, which is good news there. But again, we're still just watching this one storm now out west towards Phillip. And it's moving, like we said, moving northeast at about 55. And I think this one is also kind of losing its strength a little bit, which is good news. We were trying to think, basically throughout the evening, we've been trying to figure out if these storms are going to strengthen or, as they progress east across the state, or are they going to die out? And it looks like they are dying out, which is good news. However, I do want to bring this up. I do want to bring this to your attention. There is across eastern and southeastern South Dakota, there is an 80% chance of a new severe thunderstorm watch. Very likely as we progress into the overnight hours. Again, hail, severe winds, and a severe thunderstorm watch likely to be needed according to the National Weather Service Storm Prediction Center across, again, southern, southeastern South Dakota, also up in central South Dakota towards Pierre and Gettysburg. So we're going to keep an eye on that as well. Let me go ahead and bring that up here real quick to kind of fill you guys in, to show you that. So there it is. That is your severe thunderstorm watch likely to be issued. Again, 80% chance. So we're just going to watch that. And again, if that comes out, we'll be on top of it. We'll be covering it. We'll be issuing a post on that as well. If that does come to fruition, again, very likely 80% chance. That'll likely be issued through the morning hours. But that is what we have going on. Let's go ahead. I do want to briefly jump over here. Let's see here. One second here. Let me get that. So again, just keep an eye on that. Again, if you're in central and southeastern South Dakota, for the potential for a new watch. Again, 80% chance there. Earlier today, I do want to briefly show, earlier today we did have some tornadic storms earlier today down by Yankton. Also another one kind of towards Hayward in Iowa, just across the border into Iowa. But I'm going to go ahead and show this here. So here's one of the many photos that we had earlier today. Right there, that's what the tornado looked like earlier today. Here's another one. That's the Missouri River. Here's another photo. This one is a really good depiction of this tornado. There it is, the rope tornado. That was earlier today. That one kind of went viral. And here's a few other pictures of it. But that was the situation that we had earlier today. Again, it was kind of over by Tabor, west of Yankton, and then it was also there was was another one that was southeast of Sioux Falls as well. Let's go ahead here. Let's see. Do you want to go ahead and show the severe weather outlook for the rest of the night? So here's what we have for the rest of the night. Western South Dakota, and still in that enhanced risk, I would say until about 1 a.m. when that watch gets expired. Then we're going to turn our focus east river overnight as these storms progress eastward. Sioux Falls eventually later towards the morning. James River late, very late in the night. Aberdeen area seeing thunderstorms right now, and that will continue throughout the rest of the night. Central South Dakota, basically now until probably 3 a.m. we're looking for this severe weather. Then the attention turns towards tomorrow, 4th of July. And there it is. This is your 4th of July severe weather risk. Again, Sioux Falls, Watertown, Brookings, Mitchell, Yankton, Sioux City, Spencer, Marshall, Minnesota, all impacted here. And this area shaded in green outlines it. Less of a chance, but we have the slight risk of severe weather for tomorrow, or I guess today. So happy 4th of July, everybody. Just wanted to give you guys an update here on the situation. It looks like things have thankfully calmed down from what we had earlier. A lot of severe weather, a lot of moving parts tonight. Again, we're going to keep an eye on this storm in particular. If this blows up again and becomes tornadic, we will definitely hop back on the air here to bring you guys the latest. But as of now, this is the only severe thunderstorm warning we have going on right now. And we're just going to keep an eye on things here the rest of the night. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching. And again, if anything pops up, we'll jump back on.